Clear shines like a brand of pain. A chaser goes through the burning night, but every step forward starts a fight.
Your shadow cuts deep through fractured air.
I call your name, but you're never there.
Two broken hearts with a toxic bind, lost in a war we design.
You pull, I break, you scar my flame.
This curse repeats, and we're both to blame.
Eternal agony dragging me in.
We carve our vows into wounded skin.
Torn by desire, we can't escape. Locked in a love we can't reshape.
Every scream echoes endlessly.
You're the chain that devours me.
Break down, crush my bones. Let the suffering atone. Rip my side, rip my fate. I return no matter the weight.
Even when hope begins to fade, you haunt the ruins our hands made.
Eternal forever you're consuming me. Eternal forever you're consuming me.
Eternal agony dragging me in. We carve our vows into wounded skin. Torn by desire, we can't escape. Locked in a love we can't reshape.
Eternal forever you're consuming me. Eternal forever you're consuming me. Eternal forever you're consuming me. Forever you're consuming me. Eternal agony.
Eternal agony written in stars, through shattered stars. Every tear another piece. The wounds you made still breathe. Hold me closer till I decay. Love like this will fade away. You lit the flame, then walked away. Left me burning till night turns day. Every memory stings like steel.
You're the wound I'll never heal. Your presence lingers in every breath. A lullaby sung by death.
Still I reach for what destroys.
Still I drown in all your
I
noise.
fall to pieces in your hands. Yet I crawl back to your dimension. Eternal agony, tearing through light, bound to your soul in an endless burn.
Every cry echoes through desire.
Falling through fire, higher and higher. No matter how far I try to flee, your gravity keeps pulling me.
Break me deeper. Make the wounds grow deeper. Tear my walls apart. Feed on my heart.
In the ruins, your flame still glows, even when darkness overflows. Eternal agony. Where you bury me.
Silent
Eternal agony, tearing through light, bound to your soul in an endless burn.
every cry echoes through the fire.
Higher and higher.
Fire like fire. We walk on ashes of what we were. Every memory starts to blur. Your voice pulls me from the grave into a war I can't breathe.
You ignite storms within my chest. Raging longing never ends. Two lost souls with jagged edges, bound by self-made pledges. I try to run, but still you stay. Like shadows that won't fade away.
Eternal agony
Carved into love so deadly yet divine.
through burning nights and broken trust. We rise again from scattered dust.
No matter the torment we create,
You're the ruin I can't escape. Tear down my walls. Let every broken piece fall. Take for what's left. Leave my soul bereft. Leave my soul bereft.
even when silence takes control, your ember burns inside my soul.
Eternal agony. Eternal agony. Forever I
Into love so deadly yet divine.
through burning nights and broken trust. We rise again from scattered dust.
No matter the torment we create,
You're the ruin I can't escape.
eternal agony, forever haunting me. Eternal agony, forever haunting me.
Eternal agony. Eternal agony. Eternal agony.
inside my chest, but they don't own my breath. I made a home inside the pain and learned to dance with death. Say my name, remember this. I was never meant to and that's my revenge.
My heart
Collapses under your name. Every beat fueling the flame.
You tear me down and pull me near.
Cycle built from death.
Your love devours like midnight tide, dragging me to the darker side. Still I reach for
memory tastes like rust. Every breath feels like a sin. Chains wrapped tight around my chest, but I learned how to play loud. If silence wants to kill my voice, then I'll scream until I drown. Pain is written in my veins. I wear my scars like holy names. There are screams in my blood, fire under my skin. I won't kneel, I won't beg, I won't fade away again. There are screams in my blood, hear my rage, hear my truth. I am chaos, I am wrath, and I'm coming straight for you. I've tasted fear, I've kissed regret, I've slept beside my hate. But every wound you carved in me just sealed your final fate. You try to break my spirit down, you try to steal my breath, but I was built from broken things that never fear death. Cut me open, watch me rise. Every scream keeps me This is a war inside my blood. kisses tasted sweet at first, then turned to knives in the dark. I walked alone on shattered glass, while laughter followed every step. They said I'd never make it out, but I was never meant to break. Every fall taught me to rise, every tear taught me to fight. I'm a queen without a throne, no crown, no guiding light. Standing tall inside the flames, I rule the darkness of my life. I'm a queen without a throne. My blood is iron, my heart is stone. You can't destroy what you created. I reign in chaos all alone. I reign in chaos all alone. The night whispered cruel advice, give up now, it's too late. But I carved hope into my bones and chose to seal my fate. I burned the lies, they fed my soul, forged my pain into a blade. If this world wants war tonight, then I was born to lead the raid. I am not your victim, I am not your ghost, I am the storm you. I'm a queen without a throne, no crown, no guiding light. Standing tall inside the flames, I rule the darkness of my life. I'm a queen without a throne. My blood is iron, my heart is stone. You can't destroy what you created. I reign in chaos all alone. I reign in chaos all alone. From ashes I rise again, a queen without a throne. Undefeated. Undefeated. You lit the flames that and that's my revenge. try to run, but still you stay.
Like shadows that won't fade away. Eternal agony, carved in time. Love so deadly and divine. Through burning nights and broken trust, we rise again from scattered dust.
No matter the torment we create, you're the ruin I can't escape.
Tear down my walls, let every broken piece fall. I found what's left, make my soul bereft.
Even when silence takes control,
Your ember burns inside my